Hello everyone, we're heading back to Clash of Wills for a better score run. So we're going to be doing a 4-turn clear with this team. So we have Kresnik. Now his base form gear actually doesn't matter for this strat. What does matter is his shift. So we need him to have the most mana on the team and ways to fill mana at the start of the turn. So 3 stars helps reduce casting while boosting mana. Upgrade package fills mana at the start of turn. Philosopher's Stone fills mana at the start of turn. Everything else is pretty much just boosting mana outside of his TM. And then we gave him virtual training card for status immunity, and he starts in shift form. Noppy is going to be our tank, so base is a lot of resist. Now we have the modifiers on, so this is with minus 100 to his elements. So he still has 280 light, 180 earth, 140 lightning, minus 25 wind. So it's pretty much all resist gear in the base form. In shift, so we're going to end up taking the threshold attacks in the shifted forms, so we still need some resist. So we got 80 light, 70 dark, negative 150 wind, and 0 lightning. And again, this is with the minus 100 already applied. So aside from the resist, we just gave attacking killers so that we can actually deal damage. 300 beast, 275 dragon. Ling, base form needs to be full evasion. Also needs Call the Wild and Dragon's Brush. Gave Winged Heart just for status immunity. And then the Shoes and the Light's Blessing, just auto casting. And shift, now Ling is going to start in shift form. And shift is just attacking killers. 275 beast, 275 dragon. Elena's base form is our damage, so just attack magic and killers there. 125 beast, 200 dragon. And shift, now Elena's also going to start in shift. So shift form needs full evade, and then just some auto casting. So Philosopher's Stone's auto casting, Kara Mug, the King of Talisman. Hairpin is just status immunity. Cacteria's base form needs to be full evade. Other than that, just some auto casting stuff. Scrunchy's just there for status immunity. And shift is magic and killers. $275 beast, 225 dragon. Carton base form needs to dual wield, be full evade, have Riku's pouch, and then just some auto casting. Barrage doesn't matter for this strategy. And then shift is just focused on frenzy using the high variance claw. So on shift, we got 300 beast and 250 on dragon. All right, let's jump in. All right, wait for all the autocasting to start, or stop. All right, Ling, shift to base. Now we need to Blythe, moving, and Purify Dance. Next, Kresnik has to go, so we need to Shining Siphon. That's going to make everything deal light damage, including us and the boss. Elena is just going to double morale. Carton is going to Chaos Grenade, so as soon as we tap him, we're going to retarget the team, and that way we get breaks on ourselves for a big morale boost. Now Cacteria, we need a teamwork, that's a big earth buff. We're going to resolve for defense buff, and then we're just going to 10,000 breaking needles on the boss. And Noppy, so we need to hero dance, mitigations, defender for cover, and I'll protect you is going to help reduce mana drain and everything on the party. So if any damage manages to slip through, we absorb it. So turn 1, 100% safe. Yeah, there's like 12,000 damage we would have taken there. Alright, so Kresnik, turn 2, Stimulant, and that's just pure morale. Elena is just going to double cast morale again. Carton is going to do the same Chaos Grenade thing, so cast, immediately target team. We get a bunch of morale from breaking ourselves. Cacteria. We're going to Hull Desert for an Earth Imbue and Imperil on the boss. We're going to Teamwork for Fist Break on the boss. And then we're going to Cactus Break so that we break both attack and magic. Threshold attacks are all hybrid, so we need to break both. Now Ling goes to secondary. So we need the Blythe, we need the combo, and then we're going to do Beast Killer for the team. Alright, now Noppy. So we need to mimic. It doesn't matter who we mimic because we're not stealing anything useful, but we are going to get a 4K barrier on Noppy for doing this, and whoever we decide to target. And then we need to decoy for some general mitigation. And then last one is just anything. We'll steal from a boss that has nothing to steal from. So what breaks, anything that manages to get through shouldn't really deal damage. So yeah, 500, 600. So it didn't even fully kill the barrier. Alright, so now a bunch of auto casting. Alright, so now on turn 3, Kresnik, we're going to Antioxidant. That's going to help us with Resist on Noppy, because Noppy's going to be in shifted form for the threshold. So Cacteria is going to shift. And we're going to drought to big 50% earth buff to herself and 89 break spirit and defense. Let all that cast before we do anything else. Alright, now Noppy is going to secondary. So we are going to Ready to Rock. That's 30% earth buff to the rest of the team. Cutesy Clobber is a 30% large sword in peril, and then Barrage. Ling is just going to triple SR. Elena goes to base. So we are going to Piercing for the sword in peril. We're technically still doing light, so we'll add in a little bit extra light in peril with Refraction and then Blade of Salvation. And Carton is going to shift and just Frenzy. So we're going to hit the 2 SR, and at cast number 2 for them, we'll start the bolting, and we should easily push the threshold. Yeah, no danger to Noppy at all there with the elemental boss. Now, we didn't quite hit 200% morale, but it's fine. Alright, so Kresnik now. The only thing that we really need to do is cure those breaks. So that's going to be Remedy. That way we don't have any breaks on us at all. Now we can just use our morale buffs. Mainly the 400% attack and magic. Alright, so now Noppy. Triple Barrage. Ling. Just SR Chaining Partner. Elena. Just triple Blade of Salvation. Cacteria is now going to jump in. And triple Desert's Fury. And Carton is going to Frenzy again. Alright, so we should be able to get a new high score. 4.4? Yeah, that's not too bad overall. Alright, let's take a look. So, Noppy, 1.6, Carton with the 3.1. So, Noppy, I think, rolled a little low, actually. Cacteria at the 8. Elena just a little bit behind. Ling, we weren't expecting too much for. Was there just mostly to fill that morale gauge as quick as we could. Filling that morale in 4 turns with the boss doing so much pushing on the morale gauge as well is not easy. Yeah, no red pearls, don't care. So pushed us up a tiny bit, not too much. Without Maeve, I don't think we're going to get that high of a score. I'm going to have to look into ways to make it past like to turn 6 and get through those magic attacks. But for now, that's our high run score. So we're going to end the video there. Hope everybody enjoyed.